Yeah. Are you excited for the Korean leagues that they're going to be showing these in ESPN? It looks like.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good it's a good plan. I think to get something up and running, and it's just from seeing some highlight clips, it looks like a pretty interesting form of baseball. It's exciting. A lot of bat flips, a lot of emotion.
Did you ever play out in Asia?
I went and played a couple weeks in Japan for the U.S. All Stars versus the Japanese All Stars. It was like 2000, so it was actually the year that Ichiro was coming over.
Right.
So he didn't play for Japan that year because I think he was negotiating and he wanted to make sure, he kind of kept the prize a little bit secret and didn't want to go out and play against the U.S. guys until he actually came over here with a contract.
The fandom is so much more raucous than what we have over here. They have individual songs they sing for each player who comes to bat. And I mean, they got the thunder sticks, and like they make a stadium of 20,000 people sound like 60,000 people.
It was a lot of fun in Japan for sure. And I played a couple months in Venezuela in winter ball, and that was pretty rowdy as well. So, I think maybe other than New York, the U.S. is a little tamer when it comes to the crowds. But yeah, no, it's fun as a American player to go and play in these other countries and see the different types of atmospheres that they bring. And I play with a lot of guys from Korea and Japan, Nomo and Chano Park and
Hee-Seop Choi. Let's not forget
Hee-Seop Choi, the chopper. Yeah, Hee-Seop Choi. Play with from Japan, Kaz Ishii.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite a few guys, and yeah, you get a understanding of these players better when you see where they come from and the leagues that they came from.
How are they as teammates? Is it difficult with the language barrier a little bit? Are the translators as constant presences in the clubhouses helping you guys communicate? Or
yeah, I mean it's different for each guy. Chan-Ho speaks really good English. Nomo is always I think he's just quiet. It's not that he didn't. I don't think he didn't speak good English, but he was quiet. But the one thing that is pretty common with all of the players from both Japan and Korea is they have a huge entourage of media that follows them around. And obviously Nomo, was the first big star coming over from Japan. So he had a especially big presence. But yeah, there's a lot of people, there's translators, there's trainers. And so you have kind of a whole new dynamic when you have one or two players from Asia on your team.
And then Chin-Feng Chen. We didn't even talk about him. I wanted to.
Yeah, Taiwan. One year in LA, there were 7 different languages on my team because we had Taiwanese, English, Koreans, Japanese, Spanish. I threw myself in with Hebrew, and then Gagne's native language is French. So you had a little bit of everything.
The United Colors of Benetton, right there on one team.
IsoLate Night with Scott Rogowski, live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern.